putting up these Christmas lights. It's proven to be just a testament to the wonderful community that we're in here and the wonderful volunteers and caring people around us. That being said, we have crews of well over 100 working here putting on Christmas lights, and I'm thankful for the wonderful donations that we have here, not only lights from the various communities and community members, but also Huntington Culinary providing food, breakfast and of course lunch, and Stellar Bank actively involved in helping us with facilitating the entire process, and of course Christmas light carols, Diane and Randall. It's just been fantastic assisting us in this process, and we just want to thank everybody for their involvement and make them aware of the December 3rd lighting evening we're going to have with cocktails and refreshments on site. We're going to invite all the community members to come at no cost, so we hope you can put that on your calendars, December 3rd, Friday evening, at approximately 5 to 7 p.m.
Diane and I started a few years back looking at different individuals and companies and community buildings that needed to have their house or their commercial building lit for the holidays. One reason or another, either they were elderly people and they couldn't take and have their homes illuminated for Christmas, or it was like for the fire department, light up a fire station, and because you got firemen there all day, but they don't think about lighting up the fire station. So a couple years back we did a fire station over here in Glendora, Station 86, and we were just thanking them because remember all the wildfires that we had? It was just sort of our gesture to take and light up the fire station for them. We usually do that on Thanksgiving morning and go out and do it before our Thanksgiving dinner. So when we came to Leroy Haynes Center here, we actually thought about this last year, and we had an opportunity to meet Dan and his crew, and we presented the idea, hey, do you mind if we come over and put some lights on your building for you for the holidays? Well, one thing led to another. Dan got involved. You can give him a grain of salt, and the next thing you know, you had this huge picture of what can be done. The man does not know that there's boundaries. So that's a great thing. And it's a great thing for the Leroy Haynes Center because he's such a visionary, and he really, truly wants to see things happen here at the center. And he anything that he can do to bring publicity to the center, he will do. Like the building. A lot of people have asked, what color is that? And I'm not even going to venture to guess.
It's the Dan Madek color.
Oh, I didn't think it. It's one of those things where either you love the color or it doesn't really settle well with you. But anyhow,
It looks blue.
First thing I'd like to do is I'd like to introduce our gentleman coming in from the Christmas Light Pros. They came in from San Diego this morning just to make sure that everything was going right.
Founder Jeff Carlson, founder Kevin Boyd, and partner Brett Kelly. All the way from San Diego, you guys. It's a great organization. So we're just happy to be here. It's going to be a wonderful event, kicking off the Christmas season. And thank you, volunteers, for being a part of this. Without you, we really couldn't have made this happen. It's going to be a real successful, fun day. Emphasis on the word fun. So from here on, we'll give it off to Dan. Dan Madoff.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your kind words, Randall. Really, it's a collective effort to get to where we are today at this organization, and we are pushing forward for the kids, and that's what it's all about. That being said, I also want to echo and express appreciation for all the wonderful volunteers that have been here. Many of you familiar faces had an opportunity to be here when we put up our playground a couple months ago. Really appreciate your support for the kids here, and it really shows true colors when you show up at events like this. And we are very excited about putting lights up. It'll be a fun day. We want it to be a very safe day, and we want to recognize Huntington Culinary for donating food over there.
Food service here for the boys every day, and we're happy to volunteer to donate food today for the crew that's lighting up Leroy's. So that's why we're here.
Thanks, you guys. Fantastic. They have a wonderful lunch planned for a little bit later today. We plan on being about a half day. There are a lot of hands here. We're going to be well organized. That's our intent. We have some activities for the kids, but beyond that, our goal is to get out here, get done as quickly as we can to relieve you to go back to your families, do other things today. At the same time, we want to accomplish some wonderful things, and I know we will. So, thank you for coming. Look forward to getting to know all of you. And for those of you who are first time here, if you have not had an opportunity to tour, please come back at another time, and we'd be happy to show you around. You're going to get a pretty good feel for some things today if you're walking around the area. But we'd love to really spend some time with you and show you all the wonderful, neat things we're doing and have you meet the kids firsthand. We do have some of the young men here helping out. Gentlemen, they look like I think they got up early today. Is that right, guys? Thanks a lot for getting up so early. Half asleep. Thanks. Get to know them. They'll be assisting us throughout the day. Anyway, that being said, I'll turn it back over to Randall and Diane for the safety issues and other things. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dan. One thing we want to do that I didn't say earlier, and that is I really want to give out a warm thank you for all the people that donated either their dollars or even the lights for the event today. I mean, we really appreciate everything that has been given up to this point, but you guys make it special. You guys are the people that are coming out and doing all the work. I'm going to go over a few safety things real quick. So the first thing that we start off with is, if you're going to pick something up, you want to make sure that you use your legs. Use your legs. And lift with your legs, not with your back, if you would, please. There isn't going to be really anything too heavy here today. Probably about the heaviest thing that you're going to have to lift would be a ladder, if you're going to even bother moving a ladder. There are going to be a lot of different type of tools that you might be using. Might be using some wire cutters. You might be using a box opener to take off labels and stuff like that. And staple guns. The staple guns they're lightweight and they seem like they don't have any power behind them. But I can tell you from experience, you can drive a staple into your finger, okay, and it does hurt. So make sure you don't staple yourself or your clothing or pierce the wires. That's the most important thing when we're putting up lights, especially the mini lights. When you're stapling the lights to either the fascia, make sure that you don't pierce the wire, because usually when you look inside these Christmas lights, there's usually one fine strand of wire going through there. You know, you look at the wire and it looks much bigger, but thank goodness that's all protective coating for that one strand, and that by piercing that, you've destroyed the line of light. So just keep that in mind if you would. You want to make sure that you don't overexert yourself. There's plenty of water here, and if nature calls, there are facilities down here in the administration. Okay, one rung at a time, please. Just go up one rung at a time, and you want to make sure that you stay down at least to the second rung down. That would be the bar that goes across. You want to don't go any higher than the second rung. That's just to make sure for your own safety that if anything happens, if the ladder gets unstable or anything like that, you're not on the top of that thing and you have something to grab onto. If you're climbing up a ladder, make sure that your weight is evenly distributed. You don't want to make sure that you get too far out on the rungs, because the ladders will tip over.
Hi, my name is Pat Sampson, and I'm a member of the board of directors here at Leroy Haynes. And I am so happy to see that we have another community-involved event. We've looked at kind of changing our events this year, and we've had a playground building event, which the children love, and we are now decorating our place. We really welcome the community's involvement with our facility here in our schools, and we look forward to much more of the same. Thanks to everyone who's come. We find that it's a good way for people to learn about our center here and all the things we're doing, because we now have a school for autism, and we've recently developed an affiliation with another school, Park Hill, and we are growing and getting better all the time. So thank you for coming.
On Friday, December 3rd, the Leroy Haynes Center for Youth invite you to celebrate being a kid. In the past, you may have shown your generosity by supporting the annual Leroy Haynes Center Gala. In light of the economic times we are in, we have decided to forego a formal event and ask you to continue your financial support of Leroy Haynes Center in whatever way you can. You and your family are invited to please join us Friday, December 3rd from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Leroy Haynes Center for a holiday mixer with the community. The fun evening will include treats, drinks, and a fabulous raffle. Once it's dark, we will turn on the newly installed Christmas lighting. It is our desire to put a smile on the faces of the children in our care and those in the community too. We hope to create a lighting spectacular for the holiday season. Please join us to celebrate being a kid as we turn on the holiday lights for the very first time at the Leroy Haynes Center for Youth.